Hello, lovely people. Welcome to the Geek, and I am Penjo. Welcome back to Rimworld and the tale of our three survivors, their dog and their prisoner. And last time out, I think it's safe to say that we had mixed fortunes. We had highs and we had lows. Now, the big high really was this bit over here. We got our walk-in refrigerator constructed with its little airlock door arrangement. And we got our wind turbine put in, and we got the little sort of aircon cooler unit thing to blow cold air into here, which is excellent news. That's very good. So this is now a walk-in freezer, which means all the stuff in here is going to go off a lot slower. So for example, there's big piles of meat just here, lots of mega sloth meat, loads of it, and it's going to go off in 15 days rather than, I think it's 3 days, is it? If it's out here or whatever. But whatever the case, it's going to last a lot longer in there, which is excellent news. So that's a big plus. That was one big plus. However, couple of negatives. Number one, we got attacked. In fact, the evidence that we got attacked is currently down here in the walk-in freezer. I think we might possibly need to change this. We might need to say in the walk-in freezer, in this bit here, this little red area is where we want to put in, is where we want to put corpses. Maybe not human corpses. Maybe we don't want to put human corpses into here. So maybe we'll adjust that shortly. But we got attacked by Harris the sailor, who, as you can see, is dead. And they came down here all bluff and bluster, and we had to take them on. Culinary took a bit of damage from that, I think. So Culinary had to go and heal up. And then I possibly got a little bit too overambitious with what I wanted our survivors to do. And I said, hey, let's go and hunt. There's one, what they're called, mega sloths. Yeah, let's go and hunt ourselves a mega sloth. That'll be easy. They're a sloth, and they'll be slow and lethargic, and we can kill one. There's loads of meat. It didn't like being attacked. It didn't like it, the fact that we were trying to kill it for dinner. So it fought back. And all the blood over here is indeed testimony to the fact that it fought back. And Colonel took a bit of a kicking. And as you can see up here, indeed, Colonel, she does have a bit of a mark on her. So, yeah, she's still a bit injured. So we do need her to go and sort of recover properly. So I've turned her bed down here into a hospital bed at the minute. Now, what we could do with, really, we could do with a proper sort of hospital area. We could do with an actual sort of officially designated hospital area, rather than just repurposing a person's bed to be a hospital bed when they're injured. It'd be good if there was a hospital bed, and then you could use that for when people are ill, and then you could say, right, yeah, that's the hospital ward, that's the ward, and then you can go back to your bed when you're healthy. So I think that might be something that we could work on. I also wouldn't mind working on flooring. And for that, I want to get a stonemason table thing in. So there's quite a few little bits and bobs that I want to try and get done today. Also, another thing that somebody has suggested is, on the work panel, we want somebody to be a warden. Wee hours, yeah. Now, here we go. So, wardening. Managing, feeding, chatting with, and recruiting prisoners. Let's put that at 1 for wee hours, because wee hours is a nurse. So that's probably got to be a good thing for feeding, chatting with, and recruiting prisoners. And also, you can go and be a doctor as well. Let's go and do that. Let's get wee hours doing that. We'll put firefighting onto 2. No, let's put firefighting onto 1 as well. So if there's a fire, go and deal with the fire. But other than that, you're doing all this other stuff. We'll put constructing on 2 for you, wee hours. And then cleaning also on 2. Lovely. So there you go. So at the moment, wee hours is then going to go back to her roots and is going to do some doctoring and some wardening. And that's going to be lovely. So Colonel should, potentially, if I've done this right, should be going back to their bed. Yes. Okay, good. Where's Culinary? Where are you? Oh, you're all the way over there. Oh, that's absolutely fine. There's a bit of food out there. Go and grab that. Culinary, go and grab this, would you? Oh, no, you don't haul, do you? You don't haul. It's beneath you. Oh, dear. Right, okay, and I did see, as well, somewhere in here, now I can't remember where it was, Misk, possibly, a grave. A decent final resting place. Colonists will visit full graves to gain meditative joy. Now, why don't we put a couple of graves out the front here? Because this bit's always going to be empty. So why don't we put some graves out this side? And then, because we've got a body here, so it would make sense to put that body in a grave. I think that's probably a good thing to do. So how about then, I want to expand this way with the rooms. I want to get the rooms out, make them a little bit bigger in the long run. Not now, because that's going to take forever to do. So I want them to come out this way. So we're not going to put any graves over here, unless we put some graves out here, near the sort of the farming area. Let's put a grave there, shall we? I don't know what we need to build a grave. Work left 14, contain result. What do you need? What actually do you need to build a grave? I've got no idea. I do not know. It just says work to build 14. I'm not entirely sure. But whatever the case, everybody is now doing their thing. Everybody is having a sleep It's all nice and calm. It's all restful. And we have many, many things over here that we need to do. So this thing is now generating too little power. So now these things are going to start going off. So yeah, it's not going to be refrigerated in here because the temperature is going to be going up. So we need to research ourselves batteries. Now, currently we're trying to research this pemmican stuff. I might change it round to batteries. Let's just get that. I keep changing my research priorities around. I'm just so indecisive. Let's get a battery, because this thing here is just now losing all its power, and this room is now not going to be refrigerated. Let's have a look. Oh no, I think it's gone back up again. I think the wind might have picked up a tiny bit. So what else have we got? A couple of our colonists are going to have a bit of a mental breakdown. Wee Hours and Culinary are a little bit sad. We've got low food. We can sort that out. We've got need for warm clothes. Yeah, we'll sort that out as well on here. Also, I do want to get down in production a stonecutter's table. So let's put that there. I want one of those in as well. I think that will be a good thing. So we'll get that in. There's all sorts of other stuff in. Electric stove. An electrically powered stove with an attached countertop for preparing meals. Now, is it worth getting rid of the wooden stove and putting in the electric stove and then plugging it into our sort of power network thing over here when we've got batteries? I won't do it now because it might drain the power from this thing. I think that might be worth doing in the long run. And so there we go. Right, that'll do. Now, what does a sculptor's table do? Oh, artistic sculpting. Yeah, I'm not bothered about that. Let's not worry about that right now. So we've got the stonecutter bench in. And that's just because I want floors. I want proper flooring in. Because at the minute, this is all just mud. And they can't be too happy with that. Right, Wee Hours has got up at 2 in the morning. What are you doing, Wee Hours? Where are you going? Are you having a snack or are you taking it to Cantray? Oh, right, you're taking them a bit of food and you're having a little chat with them. Oh, that's kind. While they're eating their dinner, you're having a chat. Let's see what their thing is. 13 resistance remaining. Okay, that's got to be a good thing. Wee Hours having a little bit of a snack at 4 in the morning. Possibly doing some building. Oh, you're going to start building the stonecutter's table. Okay. Wow. And then you're going to dig a grave as well. Okay. Now, the thing is, Wee Hours, can we now bury you? Can we haul you? How do we bury you? Well, how do we do it? Assign a colonist. Oh, it's for a colonist. Oh, how do we? Hang on a minute. Can we adjust this? Human-like corpses, animal corpses, mechanoid corpses. Human-like. Allow stranger corpses. Okay. Allow the dead bodies of strangers and enemies. Okay. So that's good. How do I put them in there then? How do I assign? I don't want to assign you a colonist. You're not. None of them are dead yet. I'm sure it'll happen at some point. How do I bury them then? How do I do this? Like, I click on you. I can haul you. Where am I going to haul you to? That's the question. Am I going to haul you to the grave? I'm going to haul you to the grave. Okay, let's slow time down a little bit because this is a symbolic moment. We're burying somebody. And they did try and come and kill us. And I can't remember if they were shooty or stabby. Whatever the case, they were trying to kill us. But now we've done the right... Hello? Who are all you people? Why are there a load of people wandering around? Who are you? You are a female villager who is a hunter. Are you here to cause trouble? You're from the Ishtodo Dominion. Visitors. A group from the Ishtodo Dominion are visiting the con. They seem to have a few items to trade. Oh, you've got a question mark above your head. You're equipped with we're equipped with some sort of machine gun. You're a smuggler. Interesting. You're a trader. You're a hunter. You're a computer. Okay, fine. And you're a counsellor. Okay. Why have you got a question mark above your head? Why have you got a question mark? How do I do this? Right, how do I trade? This is one thing that I don't know how to do just yet. I'm not entirely sure how trading works in this game. I'm just going to press all the buttons and see what happens. I just select one of our survivors and then right click and I get a trade with latch, the trader option. Okay, I'm assuming that some sort of social skills is going to be quite good. Oh, right, okay, Wee Hours, you're pretty good at that. Let's have a little trade then. Let's see how this is going to work. So, move time on. How is this going to work? Okay. So, is this what we've got? The negotiator is Wee Hours. Positive numbers buy, negative numbers sell. So we would like... could we buy some packaged survival meals? Is that what we want? So we're going to be selling this. And silver is what we use to trade. Okay, this metal is mostly used as a commodity currency. Now, I suspected this at the very, very start of the game. We had a big pile of silver. Wasn't really sure what it was there for. Why have we got all this silver? What does that do? Yeah, we don't get a lot from components, do we? I'd rather keep all our components. We've got this massive pile of silver over here. A big pile of silver. I don't know why we need that. So we might as well sell it. They're not willing to buy this stuff. What can we buy from you? What can we buy from you? Flak pants. A sniper rifle. How expensive is one of those? Okay, very expensive. That sounds like a good thing to buy, however. That seems like a good thing to purchase. So we've got 800 silver. So we've got ourselves a sniper rifle on the way for 631 monies. We could buy ourselves a bit of medicine as well. How much of that have we got? 20. Would it do any harm to up it to 21? So I think we've bought most of their stuff. So we've got flak pants that we could buy. We could sell these synthread pants. We don't really need those, do we? Oh no, hang on. We might need those if the other person turns to our side. It might need that. Yeah, that could be quite useful. That could be quite a useful thing. These are all the things that we've got that trader is not willing to buy. So they don't really care. Okay, do you know what? I'll have that. There's probably people screaming at me now going, no, don't do that. It's a terrible deal. But do you know what? Yes, I'm happy with that. We'll go for that. And now, where are you going? To a table. Okay, relations with the Ishotodo Dominion have changed from 0 to 1. Now, can I talk to you? Because are you a trader as well? Can I click on you? Can I just click on you? Trade, trade, trade. Is that it? I can just trade with the trader. I can't trade with the hunter or whatever you were. So you're the main trader who does the actual deals, whereas you're just also there. Okay, so we bought ourselves a little bit of food, which is nice. That's a good thing. A bit of medicine, and then more importantly, a big old sniper rifle, which has got to be a good thing. So yeah, I don't know what they're doing now. I'm hoping they're not coming to steal all our things, because it does look a little bit like they're coming to steal all our things. Yeah, they're just coming in there. They're just wandering through. Hey guys, hey, how are you, Steve? Steve, don't think I've not got my eyes on you, Steve. Steve, where are you going, Steve, my good sir? Where are you going? You are not taking anything from our storage area, are you? I really hope you're not going to commit some theft, Steve, because if we do, I'll be cross. I will certainly frown at you and tut loudly under my breath like this. And I'll do a little sigh as well. But no, I think they're just going to go away now. I think they're going to go. They seem to have all their weapons out. Why have they got all their weapons out? I'm not attacking. I'm fine. It's all good. It's all absolutely fine. Also, Culinary. What do you need? What do you need? You want an impressive bedroom. We need to sort that out as well. Okay, so wee hours is just sort of relaxing socially. Okay, right, wee hours. Did we queue up some stuff in here? We did. Make a parka. Can I just... in fact, you know what might be quite a good idea? Can we prioritise some cleaning up, please? Can we go and do some cleaning? Because that would be a good thing. I don't really like these guys wandering around with guns outside. This makes me nervous. Makes me uncomfortable. But oh no, we're actually going to go and pick up some wood. Do you know what? That wood could all be quite useful. So yeah, you go and grab all that wood. Culinary, you're just going to go and, play some chess against yourself? No, you're all good as well. So this is all good. Right, speed time on. Nice and fast. Let's see what's going on. What the heck is happening in this place? So wee hours is bringing in lots of stuff. Oh, also giving Colonel some food. Well done. Now we could do with Colonel coming back, because Colonel is our primary cook, and we need Colonel around to actually turn all this lovely stuff that we've got into actual food that we can use. But I don't like them wandering around. I really don't like them wandering around our place. Also, wee hours. What are you doing there? What are you actually doing? You're just playing chess. Right. Okay. Can we go and grab these things? Can we haul these things that are just sitting out in the middle of nowhere, please? Because that would be grand. Right. And now, Culinary, wherever you might be, you're over there. So you're doing the harvesting of the berries, but you're not bringing the berries back. Yeah, that's not the most useful of things, to be honest, is it, Culinary? That's not brilliant, is it? Okay, right. Muffalo self-tamed. A Muffalo's become tame. It is now designated Muffalo 1. Okay. What does that mean? What does that mean? Is this ours now? Have we got our own Muffalo? Is this our pet Muffalo? I'm not entirely sure. What if we click on that? Yeah, it's got nothing along here. So this has got extra training and needs. This thing has training and it has needs for a Muffalo. Okay, I don't know what to do with that. I'm not entirely sure what to do with that. And then cargo pods. You have detected a cluster of cargo pods crashing nearby. Perhaps you'll find something useful in the wreckage. It's right next to us. I don't know what that is. A big pile of gold? Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, we'll absolutely take the gold. Have those guys gone? Because it might be quite useful if we were to take some of that gold. That would be a good thing. Can we... Oh, hang on. We must allow it. Yes, absolutely allow the gold. That would be ridiculous if we were not to. Right, can you go and grab the gold? Because I imagine gold is quite a good trading material. I think that's probably a nice thing to keep on board. Okay, right, they're leaving. This is good news. But the Muffalo is just sort of wandering about. What's that there? Glitter World Medicine? Oh, well, there's all sorts of crazy stuff going on. I don't know what's happening. We could do with Colonel coming back. However, Culinary, are you doing... Oh, did I not tell it? Oh, botherations. You're still working on pemmican. Yeah, I kind of want the battery done. Research the battery, please. I didn't actually confirm it. Yes, okay. Right, so they're all wandering off. This is sort of encouraging. The Muffalo is just... the Muffalo's just wandering around. Can we zone an area for animals? Is that what we can do? Like, how do we stop this thing? It's now just pootling around the place. I mean, can we create a little area for this thing? I don't know. I mean, there's home zones, but we need the home area. We need that in. I don't know if there's a place which we can just say it's fine. Or is it just like the dog? Is it just like the dog now? And it just sort of wanders about the place? I mean, if so, we possibly do need to give it a little place to sleep, even though it's a massive thing. I mean, does it want to sleep inside? I have no idea. Right, where is it? Was it structure? One of these was like an animal sleeping spot. Okay. A giant big muffalo thing. I'm just going to put it there for now. Right, and can we designate which animal it is? No, it's just an animal sleeping spot. Okay. This giant big thing wandering around. Right, okay. We could do with Colonel coming back. Colonel coming back would be really, really useful. Wee Hours is doing quite a lot of stuff. It's more the lack of food that is bothering me at the minute. Now, Cunic, can you cook? I can't remember. Bio. Cooking. No, you really can't. I don't think Wee Hours is very good at it either. Did you have one cooking? Or two? Maybe it's gone up a little bit. So you're not great at it either. Colonel, how well are you to actually recover? Oh, I think you're nearly there. I think you're okay. You've got minor blood loss. I mean, come on, stop whinging about it. And you've got some scratches and stuff, which are fine. You can surely sort those out as a scratch. But I mean, the blood loss is probably a bad thing, right? Blood loss is not good. Right, Wee Hours. Come down here. Let's cook. Oh, right, that's possibly why we're not doing any cooking. Cook some simple. In fact, hang on, we could cook a fine meal, couldn't we? We could cook 3 fine meals, I believe. So let's remove that. Let's go to fine meal. Let's just make 3 of them and get Wee Hours to give it their best shot. Go on. Cannot cook fine meal. Oh, they haven't got the right skill. They're not good enough. Okay, just do simple meals. Just make 5. Just make 5 simple meals, Wee Hours. Go on. And then Cunic can come in and do the actual proper stuff. So not Cunic, Colonel can come in. So let's do this. So you can cook some stuff with just some rice. Yeah, and this stuff needs all looking after as well. And Colonel is still injured. But at least we're going to get some food. Yeah. Oh, splendid. Colonel is back. This is excellent news. Colonel has fully recovered and you are back. And you're watching the sunset. I mean, that's great. You've been injured. You've been inside. You want to see what's going on. But we've got quite a lot of stuff happening right now. If you could, get on with doing the stuff, that'd be grand. If you get on with tending to the plants or cooking some food or whatever, that would be lovely. But no, you're just looking at the sky there. Okie dokie, brilliant. Let's take a look at the stone cutter table. What can we do with this? Now, what are those blocks there? What are these? These are granite tiles. Now, can I make granite tiles? I can make blocks, but maybe I can't make tiles yet. Also, what's a tool cabinet do? What does that do? Oh, I don't know what that does, but it looks like I should be building one because it links to these things. Hang on, can I flip it round? Yeah, it links to those. I don't know what that does, but I'm going to put one just there. I've got no idea what that's going to do. But presumably it makes our work more successful or quicker or something because we've got access to a big load of tools. So, so what's this then? So, yeah, that is a granite tile. it says there, with a walk speed of 100. So I would like to make granite tiles if at all possible, but maybe, do we need granite blocks first? I mean, can we just do one lot of granite blocks and just see what happens there? I'm not entirely sure. What's your crafting? Like, you get the wrong thing. Crafting 3. Not great. Not great. However, Wee Hours is doing a lot of the cooking there. Well done. Okay, that's pretty good, Wee Hours. No, you're not going to bed yet, Wee Hours. Oh, no. Oh, you're not assigned to crafting. Okay, who is good at crafting? Colonel, are you good at crafting? Keep going to the wrong bit. 7. Yeah, you're much better at crafting, but also you are getting us some food. How is this looking as well? 68% for the potato plants. Oh, a gift. Ah, that was a gift from them. The Glitterworld medicine. Oh, they like us. We've got some friends. Okay, that's encouraging. I like the fact that we've got some friends. This is a good thing. Oh, and look, the Muffalo has gone to sleep just there. The Muffalo has gone to sleep in the actual designated animal sleeping spot. So we've just got a pet Muffalo now. As well as having a little dog, we've got Michael the dog. A Muffalo 1. This is not an acceptable name. Can we change the name of Muffalo 1? Is this a thing we can change? I'd love to change the name of it, but I'm not entirely sure we can. But that's a very disappointing name, surely. Surely there must be somewhere where we can change the name of this thing. Let me just have a look and press enough buttons and hopefully it will appear. Okay, so at the very start of this series, I named our 3 survivors after people that are important contributors to the life and times of the Geek Cupboard. So Wee Hours, Culinary and Colonel all contribute to the Geek Cupboard and it's all marvellous. Now, Brexus is another person that contributes and they said, yes, I'd like to be involved in Rimworld too. Now, of course, we haven't got any survivors left to name, but it's still only got 3 of those. So I think maybe, Brexus, you're going to become a Muffalo. So there we go. Now we've got a Brexus the Muffalo. There you go. The animal is now called a Brexus. So rather than it just being called Muffalo 1 or whatever it was, it's now got the name of a Brexus. So there you go, a Brexus. You're in the game. And to be honest, I mean, look, they look lovely. The Muffalos look very lovely. Also, I noticed they have wool. They have a certain level of wool growth, which is interesting. Also, where is everybody? Where's everyone's... Oh, no, because this bed is not assigned, is it? Hang on. No, take it off medical. Let's reassign it back to Colonel. Where is Colonel currently? Colonel's just sleeping outside. Do you know what, Colonel? I'm ordering you to possibly build this thing and then maybe go to bed. Do that. So deliver to that thing. Go and do that, please. And then you can go to your own bed. So just take some resources to this and then go and have a sleep, would you? That would be grand if you could do that. There's an awful lot of resources going into this thing, but I don't know what it does. And now into bed with you. Now there is a little bit of food, only 3 simple meals. We could do with some more interesting meals going on. So when people wake up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get somebody to come over here and grab all these berries because they're just sort of going to go all grim at some point. And there we go. Life is happening. And I've designated a little area up here to be constructed because this is going to be our hospital wing. Now, it's not very big at the minute, but it will fit 3 beds in and a little bit of space as well. So that's got to be a good thing. So we'll have 3 beds in there, 3 hospital beds. And then I don't have to keep monkeying around doing this thing. Keep going, right, yes, I'll make that into a bed, turn it off from a bed, turn it into a bed. And then I'd like to get this done as well. I'd like to get that a bit bigger. So you have bigger bedrooms, put nice things in the bedrooms if I can as well. And then that will hopefully make Cunik a bit happier because Cunik wants a fancy bedroom. So yeah, that's another project that we need to do. But yeah, I still want to get flooring done. I still want to get floor tiles done. So yeah, if we look at flooring, sandstone. Hang on, what are they? Hang on, what are they? Granite tiles. So flooring wise, hang on, come back there. Yeah, we haven't got any sandstone. I don't want to make concrete out of steel, which is just doesn't make any sense to me. Paved tiles out of steel or wooden floors. So I'd like to make those. I'd like to make that. Granite tiles, but I don't. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I don't know. A constructed roof, it says. And then granite tiles. Oh no, there's a roof over the top. Sorry, that's just me. That's just me being an idiot. So yeah, I think maybe that might help. If we make a granite block, and then we'll see what we can do with the granite block. Maybe you then get another option to turn granite blocks into granite tiles later on, possibly. I'm not entirely sure. Other than that, we need to find some sandstone. Now, that's limestone. That's just. Oh, now there is some sand. It said sandstone in there somewhere. There's sandstone. That there seems to be sandstone. In fact, all the way around the edge is sand. Hang on, have we not got loads of sandstone? Is that not something we have? Sandstone chunks. Okay, maybe we turn the sandstone chunks into sandstone blocks. And then we can use the sandstone blocks in here to turn them into tiles. Yes, we need 4 sandstone blocks. Let's do that. Let's at least get something on the floors. Yes, okay, right. Obliterate that. We don't care about that. Let's go for sandstone blocks and make, 5. Let's just make 5 of them for now and see what we can do with that. Right, let's see what's going on. Colonel's building. Wee Hours is probably go for some food. That's fair enough. Colonel is messing up all sorts of construction. We have got a bit of wood over this side that we could do with turning into something over there. I'm also acutely aware that summer is ending. Summer is coming to an end today, I believe. So we want to get as much food in as we can, or we're all going to starve to death, which is, that's not really a good thing. There is 43 rice, there's 75 meat in there that's hopefully going to stay. Yes, it's spoiling in a number of days. It's either 4.6 or 9.1. It's not really sure. It's not entirely sure how long it's going to take for that to go wrong, but there we go. Right, and that's nearly done. If they went and collected this wood over here and applied it to that there, they'd probably be... Oh, no, they can't get in anymore. Of course, yes. They've built this and then they've kind of blocked themselves off. Okay, yeah, that's my fault. Hang on a minute, hang on. Structure. Deconstruct those bits, and then you should be able to get in and get on with that. That would be great. If you could do that, that would be lovely. Right, there we go. So Wee Hours just went in and sorted that out. Okay, now let's just take a look at what else we need to do. One thing we definitely need to do is equip Culinary with the fancy sniper rifle that we got. Now, I don't know if Culinary even has a weapon at the moment. I think Culinary might have dropped the weapon, because it does say here, hunter lacks ranged weapon, and they are designated as a hunter. So maybe that little message will go away when Culinary picks that up. No. So you're designated as a hunter as well, are you, Colonel? Okay, that's fine. So Colonel's doing some work over here at the minute. Oh, and you've botched it up. Well done. So you can have that. You can have the bolt action rifle. That'll get rid of that thing. And then I do want somebody who can craft to come over here and try and make some clothes. I think that's a thing that we do need to look at. We do need to look at that very much. Oh, and this is bad. This isn't turning at all. It's not generating enough air, enough electricity. It's not a windy enough day, which is a bit of a problem for us. Okay, so we've got rid of one of those messages. We need batteries for that. That makes sense. We know that. Low food, we can sort that out. We've got quite a lot of stuff in here now. Again, this is refrigerated at the moment, so that's going to go off in a long time. Hopefully all this stuff can be harvested as well. That will be great. Wee Hours is just moving some wood around. What are you doing, Wee Hours? Where are you taking that wood? What's going on with that? Oh, are you topping up the torches? Yes, you're replenishing the torch. Okay, that's good. I didn't know that was a thing. I just thought they were eternal torches. I did think about that at some point. I was like, wow, they just burn forever. But no, that's good. So we could do then with getting some beds and stuff into there as well. And we'll designate those as medical beds, which is good. So let's rotate this round. Which way round is which is the head end? That way, I think. So we haven't got enough wood at the minute. That's absolutely fine. We'll put one there. So there'll be one there and a gap. So one there and a gap. Yeah, so there'll be one just there and a gap and one there. We'll put them at each end of the room for now. So we'll do that for the moment. So they can have those assigned. Also, is it worth not production orders, for goodness sake. Chopping that. Can we chop any of these things down yet? We can chop that tree. Can we chop any of those trees? Yeah, we can chop those 5 trees down. So 1, 2, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trees. Yay, counting. So there we go. So 6 trees chopped down. That's a good thing. The little Muffalo is just wandering around. I don't want you to come in here, Muffalo. Stop. Go away. How can we stop it for going through doors? No, Muffalo. Stop. Do not eat these things. These are not for you, Muffalo face. We've got no power at all. Okay, right. So we need to get Colonel to get some food. To get some food together. Colonel is currently building beds. That is good. That's a good thing, Colonel. I like you. I admire your dedication. But we now need some of this. Muffalo self-tamed. A Muffalo's become tame. Oh no, another one. And down here? Really? Hang on, where? All the way over here. This one has just decided to become tame. Okay, right. Well, when that comes over here, we will deal with it. What on earth has gone on over here? There is a big... Oh, it's rotting. That's a shame. We can't use that for meat. That is a shame. Are any other animals dead around the place, by the way? Any other animals want to, be dead and then I can just eat them? That would be lovely. Unfortunately, no, not from what I can see anyway. I can't see any other ones. Right, okay, so what I want to do is, down here then, let's create ourselves some fine meals. Let's see how many of those we can get. Let's just do that forever. Until you've used up all of this stuff, you can just make fine meals. Colonel, it's up to you because you're our actual chef. So if you go make some food, because at the minute we've got no food at all. We've got nothing. We've got no food of any kind. So Culinary cutting down trees. This is good. Right, Colonel is going to grab some ingredients. Yeah, this is good. So make a fine meal. This is good news. Making fine meals, putting them in here. Now I'm tempted. I'm very tempted to put that in there. It would make sense to move the stove into here, wouldn't it? And they'd have to keep running around. And that frees up this room to do some other stuff. Why don't we just reinstall the stove just there? Why don't we just move the stove? Oh, you made one meal for yourself and then you went to bed. Well, that is a little bit selfish, isn't it? Right, they've all gone to bed and we've got low food, need warm clothes and need batteries. And fall has begun. Now, I don't know how this is going to affect these plants. Now, these ones over here are only 39% grown. That's not great. Okay, so this might be a problem with these. But never mind, we shall deal with that shortly. But the minute everyone is having a sleep, I am not going to interrupt them. How is Cantray doing in terms of their needs? They've got some food. And how they're doing on this? 9.6 resistance. Okay, and I notice it looks a little bit cloudier. Chunks of a spacecraft have landed nearby. Where is that? That is not nearby. That is very, 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 very far away. That is quite some distance for us to travel. But okay, I mean, that's the thing that's happened. Yeah, I notice it's looking a little bit sort of mistier, which I don't think is going to be very good for this, is it? It's going to be very bad for our plants. It's just not going to help, is it? However, the growth rate is looking okay. If that goes up to there, what's that doing? 100% growth rate? Okay, that's good. This is encouraging. It's just a little bit foggy, that's all. But the temperature's still good. It's still an okay day. Right, okay, everyone, get on with doing some stuff. A caravan request. A nearby settlement, Orange Alboas, contacts you with a special trade request. They would like to purchase a button-down shirt. In return, they offer a tornado generator. Okay, can we make 6 button-down shirts? In return, they offer, I don't know what a tornado generator is, but it sounds flipping amazing. It sounds like I want one of those. This request expires after 23 days. If you want to make the trade, send a caravan with the requested supplies. The estimated travel time is 2.8 days. You can review this offer by selecting Orange Alboas on the world map. Ah, there you go, a tornado generator. An ancient control unit for a network of weather control satellites. This device has had certain fail-safes bypassed. Oh, good. It sounds like a fun thing to have. It is capable of causing a massive air current disturbance, which would generate a tornado at a chosen location. The weather network will detect this unauthorized intrusion and lock out the device after use, but the tornado will be left to spend its energy normally. Why would I want to generate a tornado? Why would I want to do that except to cause trouble with other people? Do you know what? I'm not so interested in that. However, I have just remembered that we did have another quest thingamabob, didn't we? Now, where is that? Here, peace talks with the Red Ibis Cabargo. Okay, right. Yes, I remember this now. Yeah, we need to send somebody over, didn't we? A site designated for peace talks. I think we do need to send somebody over here. Now, the only thing is, how are we going to send somebody? This is what I didn't do last time, was it? I didn't look into this. Right, if we go away from the world, if we go back to here, how do I designate people that I want to go onto this particular thing? Who would I send as well? Who is our best person in terms of social? So wee hours, Culinary is way better with 13. And Colonel, you know what, they're all okay actually. They're all okay at sort of social stuff. How about we send, I've just noticed that wee hours has no intellectual at all. Barely heard of it. You're a fast learner, but you're not intellectual. Go figure. So Culinary, I think it might be worth sending Culinary along. Just send Culinary. The thing is, do we want to send them on their own? But if we send Culinary and Colonel, then this isn't going to get done. We're not going to get the food ready. Culinary and wee hours means that poor Colonel is going to be doing everything here on their own. Do we just send Culinary on their lonesome? Okay, the internet has shown me the way. So we have to form a caravan from just here. So if we click this, we can then say, yes, we'll send Culinary. So yes, Culinary can go along, and that's a good thing. Culinary has got a sniper rifle. That's got to be a good thing. And then we need to take some items. So we should potentially have some food. We should have food. So how about taking a bit of medicine is probably a very good idea. That's got to be good. Hang on. So movement speed, 9.1 tiles a day. If we give them medicine, it makes them move a bit quicker. I don't know why that would be the case, because they're, I don't know, they're taking the medicine, it's making them happy and faster. I don't know. The other thing is, we've got no meals at the minute. We have no prepared meals. Okay, yeah, cancel that for now. Let's go back into here. Now, why have we got no meals? That thing, is it cancelled the bills? No, cook a fine meal do forever. Okay, Colonel, what's your cooking? What's your cook? Cook, Colonel is number 1. Whereas constructing is number 1, but other stuff I assumed would be lower than that. Where's like looking after food and stuff? We're in planting and all that kind of stuff. Whereabout is that? Oh, there we go. As I'm actually looking at this, they're getting on with it now. But yeah, so growing it is. Growing is 2. So your priority is cooking and then going to do the growing stuff, which is good. That's fine. How are these things looking? 81% grown. Come on, potato plant. You can get there. And we've got an awful lot of stuff here. So we can produce ourselves lots and lots of nice meals. We can produce lots of fine food. The other thing is everyone's coming in and nicking it because everyone's going, oh, there's fine food. Oh, this is brilliant. But look, we've got berries coming in. Can we mix berries with rice and make a fine meal out of that? Because this is excellent news. Look at the amount of stuff we're getting. I don't want you to eat our stuff, Muffalo face. Do you know what we could do with after this as well? We could do with making some... Where's kibble? How did we make kibble before? Oh, no, that was at the butcher's table, wasn't it? We need somebody to go and make some kibble as well because because they keep doing the stuff. The animals keep eating our food, and I don't want them to do that. Now, somebody did say how to stop them doing that. I can't remember how. A person said that they're allowed to, you could change, say, the animals aren't allowed in that area. You're not allowed to go and do that, please. The animals are only allowed in this particular zone. I can't remember how it did that. I can't remember right now. I might have to go and look through the comments. But however, right now, this is fine. So there's much nice food being made. Oh, look at this. 7 fine meals. You can clear off, though, Mr. Muffalo. Stop doing our stuff. Wee Hours is giving the place a little clean, which is brilliant. Yep, clean up all the blood. Lovely, lovely. Oh, this is going very well. And now, do we send Culinary on their way to go and do the stuff? To go and, go and do this peace deal thing? I'm just a little bit worried that it might all go wrong. Also, medical beds. Yes, okay. Now, one thing I am wondering about is, can we make lights? We've got power, so we can run power along if we wanted to. So we could say, get ourselves some power conduits. 1 bit of steel. I imagine we've got quite a lot of steel lying around. So we could get ourselves some power conduits coming through. So how do we get light? Where is that in here? It must be in here somewhere. There. A sun lamp. Okay, an industrial lamp which lights an area brightly enough to grow crops but consumes a huge amount of power. Oh, okay, right. I don't want that. Or a standing lamp. An electrical standing lamp that lights an area. People need light to move and work at full speed. Okay. That could be an interesting thing to get in eventually at some point. Now, at the moment, yeah, it is all looking okay. It's just this room doesn't have a torch in it, but the torches do require constantly topping up with wood, don't they? Which is not great. We'll put a torch in there for now. We'll do some more lighting stuff later on. So, right, food coming along now. Colonel's getting all the rice sorted. That would be quite good, actually. If we get all the rice out this field, that would be a positive thing. That would be really good. We can't mix berries and meat. We can't mix berries and rice to make a fine meal. That doesn't work. Okay, that's absolutely fine. I can deal with that. So now we've done that. Why don't we now get rid of that? Clear that. Just cook. Cook 10 simple meals. That'll be good. Do 12. Go up, go mad. Do 12 simple meals, and that's nice because the animals can have simple meals. Now again, is there something that we can do to say the animals aren't allowed the nice meals and can only have the simple meals? I don't know. Again, I can probably go and look in the comments and find out how are these doing. 84% grow. Needs light level. No, it needs some light. Okay, but it is 8 at night. That's fine. Colonel, bring in the last of the rice, I think. This is good. Cooking some simple meals. This is all excellent news. The Muffalo's just wandering around. How's our research doing? That's coming on quite nicely as well. We're just doing some stuff there. And we've got our little sort of hospital wing in. This is great news. Megasoth meat has rotted away in storage. Oh, okay. Is the room not cool then? It is refrigerated, but it's either going off. These berries are going off in either 58 days or 1.9 years. Okay. Wow. Oh, and that thing's just not generating enough. It's just not generating enough power to keep this place cold. We need those batteries. Culinary, do more. Oh, Culinary, after you've had a sleep, go and research batteries, please. Also, I do like these things. These things. Muffalo 1. I mean, we could always slaughter Muffalo 1. We could kill Muffalo 1 and turn it into some food, because that would be quite nice. That's a positive thing. I like eating the food, and these guys do as well. So that could be good. However, one thing I am going to do is, in here now, in the stonecutter table, right, Colonel, you've got crafting of 7. Come here, Colonel. Let me assign you to this. Do some of this stuff. I don't know what this is going to do. I'm not entirely sure. So, you're just going to do whatever this is. Caravan request. You're going to make a tornado generator. Yeah, I can't do any of those button-down shirt things. I'm not going to bother with that. I don't need the tornado generator. I don't know what it does. So now, we've got ourselves a number of these things. So we've got ourselves 20 sandstone blocks. So in here now, with flooring, we could say sandstone tiles or sandstone flagstones. Okay, so they're good for outside. They're good for inside. They take a long time to lay. That's fine. I'm not really that bothered how long it takes them to get put down. So we need 4 of those. So we could go under the doors. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Because people have said under the doors, don't forget to put stuff under the doors. So that will use up those. Oh, this is excellent news. This is very good. So we've got ourselves potential for some extra flooring underway. So we can do that under there. We can make this whole bit nice with the nice sort of flooring, and this bit in here as well. This whole bit I'm not so bothered about. This bit could stay as mud flooring, not too fussed. But yeah, this is going very well. Culinary is doing some research to get our batteries in. Colonel's chopping this stuff. This is great. Wee Hours cleaning up loads of blood from over here. This is Colonel's blood. It's been there for a long, long time. But this is good as well. This is a good thing. It's not blocked by anything, I don't think. I think it says if it's blocked, doesn't it? Do think it says it's actually blocked. So no, it's looking pretty good. There's no trees or anything that have popped up and started growing in that area. So yeah, this is very encouraging indeed. Okay, Colonel has finished doing the sandstone blocks. So now we've got 20, 40, 60, we've got 80 of them. Oh, that's very good. So let's go to here. Sandstone tiles. Let's pick a few of these. So how many of these can we make? Oh, there you go. It tells you. So you need 80 to do that area. Do you know what? Yeah, why not? Let's start in here. No, actually, do you know what? No. Let's start in the area where we walk around a lot. So there you go. We'll cover that bit in sandstone blocks and just see how we get on. Yeah, Colonel now doing some food. This is also very, very encouraging. Yeah, we do want some of those more fine meals. I think maybe one of the Muffalos has got to go. Not a Brexus. We won't kill a Brexus. We might kill Muffalo number 1. Male Muffalo, male Muffalo. Yeah, let's get rid of this one, shall we? Let's go and slaughter this animal. I'm very sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't want to have to do this. But do you know what? It's fine. It'll give us some food. And that's a nice positive thing. Also, there's a few trees out the back now that are ready to be cut down. They are now big enough, so I shall do that as well. And they've done the simple meals. So they're all done. So we've got 12 simple meals, 2 of those. But that's kind of it for food. That's sort of it. Now, we need these potato plants to come through, really. We really need this whole field of potato plants to come through. Although, really, even if all that's done, I don't see us surviving winter with it. Let's get these berries as well. Berries, berries, berries. And Culinary, I wouldn't mind you going and finishing that research, if I'm completely honest. Right, we're gonna give Muffalo 1 a stay of execution at the minute. Consuming some tall grass. That's it. Eat grass. That's absolutely fine. We're gonna give you a little bit of extra life right now because everyone's busy, everyone's doing stuff. We Hours is, laying flooring and stuff. Oh, look, proper floors. We've got proper flooring going down. I'm surprised you haven't botched it a little bit more, but that'll be great. That'll be nice, and it'll make them move around quicker, and surely it makes the place feel better for them as well. So they're not like, oh, I live in a hovel or whatever. So yes, low food already. I know, and need batteries. I need warm clothes. Oh my goodness me, Colonel. I don't think you need to sow this. I don't think the rice is going to last over winter. I think it might be a little bit dead. But, okay, you crack on doing that. What are we doing with the tailor's bench? Making a parka. Do you know what, Colonel? After you finish doing that bit of rice, I'm going to make you do this. Go and make us something to wear. Go and grab something, and let's just see how this works. So we need 72... Oh, my goodness me. Right, we need an awful lot of stuff. And Colonel is going to sit there. Oh, it takes forever. Oh, it takes an awfully long time. I'm very sorry, Colonel. You're going to be doing this for a long, long time. No sleep for you. Maybe you should possibly go to sleep. Everyone else is asleep, apart from Culinary. Culinary is now going to grab some simple food. Lovely. Colonel is still working on this. If I stop you doing this, Colonel, does that mean you're going to lose all the progress you've made? I might just need to leave it. I might need to leave it running. We'll leave it running for now. Let's just get Colonel to complete this, and then they can go to bed. And it's done. We've got ourselves a parka. Yes, okay. So Colonel has now put on the parka, I believe. Has Colonel donned the thing they just made? I think they have. Yes, they have. Look, they're wearing a parka and they're eating a fine meal that I think they've been carrying around with them for quite some time. Now, this is good for their mindset. And they've got a nice warm thing on as well. Oh, that's good. Yeah, there you go. A heavy fur parka. So they've got themselves a shirt, a parka, and synthread pants. Okay, right. Okay, so now what's next on the agenda? A quick check of our prisoner shows they have a resistance of 4. That is not very much. That is going to come down soon. That's got to be at 0. And then we can get them onto our side. And that's quite useful. Now, how good are they at stuff? They're okay. They're okay at crafting. They're okay at cooking. They're okay at looking after the plants. And that's a really useful thing because at the moment, poor Colonel is dealing with pretty much everything over this side. They're dealing with making clothes, chopping bricks, planting the stuff, getting the stuff out of the ground. They're dealing with all this kind of stuff. Whereas, Culinary just sort of wanders about, does a bit of research, and then is called upon to shoot stuff. And we hours are sort of wardens. So I think it'll be really useful. If we could get you on our side, you could come through and you could also help down here. So you and Colonel could be buddies. But at the minute, it's not going to happen, although it would be great. If we could get that person, indoctrinated enough to join us, that would be splendid. Wee hours, yeah, you're walking in. Go on. Work it, wee hours. Resistance 4 could come down a bit. What's it going to come down? 2.5. Oh, that's excellent. Yeah, I don't think it'll be that long before they come over to our side. And that is going to be a very important moment indeed. Okay, this also could be important. Culinary has finished researching batteries. Okay, right. Back to the pemmican. You keep doing that. And now we can go into here. We can go to power and we can build ourselves a battery. So it stores electricity for later use. Charged batteries explode when exposed to rain or fire. Oh, okay. So rain. So I'm going to need to put these batteries inside. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. That's fine. We can work that out. So we could build a little bit over here and then put the batteries in here. Or do we put a little area over this side? Maybe zone this out and put the batteries in here or something. It doesn't really matter where the batteries go, I wouldn't have thought. Or do we bring this down here, have that as a corridor coming down here? Because no, actually, I don't want people walking in and out of here too much. But yeah, we need to find somewhere to put the batteries that are inside that we can all get to. And I don't really know where the best place is right now, if I'm completely honest. I think we build a little area up here for battery storage. Now, I don't know how big they are. Oh, they're not very big at all. They're relatively small. So we don't want them to get rain on them. So we're going to need to build the room first. So let's go to structure and let's just get ourselves a little sort of thing set up here. So the battery will be 2. I imagine they need to get access to the battery as well. So we might need to sort of have a bit like that and like so. And then we'll put a couple of doors in. In fact, let's just have the door coming in from our storage area. So we'll tuck it into that end because it really doesn't make that much difference. And they can get on with doing that. Now, do I need to change the flooring? I do not know. What we are going to need to do is get some more wood. So we need to find ourselves some more wood to chop. Now, I think if we've not got any sort of stuff outlined down here, there's only one tree. One poxy tree over there. Oh, there's one tree. Oh, there's a couple of trees out the front now. That one's not big enough. Right, and what about all of the... Oh, look at that. A massive glut of trees that we can go and cut down. Okay, that's a good thing. So yeah, then we get batteries in. That'll allow us to store a bit of the power. At the minute, it's just sort of going to waste. So that's going to be useful as well. I still want to get some more stone stuff done as well. So yeah, make some more sandstone blocks. In fact, you know what? Just do that forever. Just carry on making sandstone blocks until we've got enough. I mean, how much sandstone have we got? I've got no idea. Which one is sandstone? That's limestone. Do we have any sandstone? Yeah, there and there and there. Oh, no, that's granite. That's slightly different, is it? Okay, so we might need to also go mining a little bit as well. We've got limestone. I mean, do we want to put limestone into places? Is that a flooring we can do? No, it's not. We can't do anything with limestone unless that's a thing we research later on. I'm not sure. I mean, carpet making might be quite nice. They might like some carpets in their bedrooms rather than the actual sort of stone floors or whatever. So that could be a thing that we get eventually, but it's 800 research points. Pemmican at the minute is going to be very important, so I think we'll get that. And with that done, I think that's a really good point to call it for now. We've done quite a lot of stuff. We've got the space over here for batteries ready. We've researched the entirety of batteries in this part. We've got ourselves a couple of pet muffalos, if you like, although one of them is going to become food at some point. How much food do we get off you, Mr. Muffalo? Does it tell us how much food we get? Their meat amount, 189. So that would be very, very good. That's 189 meat. And if we mix it with the stuff down here, because these potatoes are going to be coming through. Hang on, one of them's already come through anyway. We've harvested some potatoes, everybody. It's very exciting. So we'll get some potatoes, mix it with the muffalo meat. That'll make a lot of nice, fine meals. We're carrying on doing the flooring. That's really good. We've got ourselves our little hospital wing up here. We need to do the flooring in there. We've got lots of trees to be designated to be cut down. And then we still need to go and do this. Now, how long have we got left? 12 days. I don't know how long it's going to take to go over there, but we do need to send Culinary over there to do us some dealings. And we need to go and make some more of those nice parka things for people to actually wear, for Weows and Culinary to wear when winter arrives to keep them warm, because it's going to be a bit chilly. It's going to be a bit chilly. And then we could do with thinking as well, if we've got a bit of power and we've got some batteries in, we could do with thinking about putting in some heaters, a device that converts electricity into heat. It can automatically turn itself on or off to reach a specific target temperature. So we could put one of those in as well. And then there's a vent for equalizing the temperature between two rooms without allowing people to walk between them. Now, I don't really know how we're going to deploy a vent. I mean, if we put a heater into here, it's going to heat that room. If you then put a vent into there, does it mean that the heater then will heat those rooms to the same temperature? So then we want to have ourselves a vent there and there and there and there and there, and possibly even into that area as well. I don't really care about that area, to be fair. Actually, I'm not that bothered about that bit, but maybe into there. Oh no, not to there. No, because that will equalise the heat into there. So maybe we need a few vents as well. But again, this is all stuff we can do next time out. I'm getting all distracted and giddy with all the shiny things I can build. But we'll finish up for now. It's a really good point to leave it. Everyone's looking good. It's all going quite nicely. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. I really hope you are. And again, if I'm doing things really, really badly or I'm doing stupid things, then let me know in the comments. Please yell at me in the comments because, again, I've not played this that much. I've not played this as much as many other people have, and I'm still learning. I mean, I don't know what to do with these guys. I don't know if I can put the sort of trained animals in a pen or whatever. Can we build a little area for them and lock them in? I'm not entirely sure. So let me know about that as well. And other stuff as well. Feel free to yell at me in the comments and tell me where I'm going wrong. But if you are enjoying it, then please do leave a like. That would be most splendid indeed. And also, if you are not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here in Rimworld. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Right, everyone, give me your money. Give me all the monies. The music is very sinister. I'm not sure I particularly like the music. Fire the catapult. Oh, what a shot, catapult man. Right, okay, they're knocking the wall down. The wall is coming down. Oh, God, some of them are huge. Oh, God, people are dying. Oh, it's lovely. I've got a watermill.